Shazam was released in 2019. It was directed by David F. Sandberg and it stars Zachary Levi, Asher Angel, I think that's his name, and Mark Strong. And it tells the story of a teenage boy who was recently put in a new foster home. And then one day, when he protects his foster brother from a group of bullies, he ends up being chosen by a wizard to become a superhero with all of the powers of each god. Okay, so, yep, sorry I've been pretty slow on these reviews. I still, just hang tight, you'll still get all the rest of them. I still got Birds of Prey, Wonder Woman 1984, The Suicide Squad, The Snyder Cut, and Black Adam to do. So, yeah, five more are coming. So, yeah, just hang tight, you'll get all of them eventually. And, yeah, okay, I already explained the story. What the fuck? Anyways, Shazam. What did I think of Shazam? This is one of my favorite DCEU films. I absolutely love it. This movie is so lighthearted and fun, you just can't help but love this film. It's such a breeze to sit through. It's very funny, very exciting, and very heartfelt too. Like this movie has a surprising amount of heart to it. And I thought Asher Angel and Zachary Levi give absolutely wonderful performances in this film. Zachary Levi, especially, he was great as the adult version of Billy Batson. He was fantastic. You know, you get, like, he really captures the youthful personality of a teenager in adult form. I thought he was great in the action sequences, even though this movie doesn't have very many action scenes. But when they happen, I thought he did great, and they're very exciting, very fun to watch. This is a very fast-paced, fun movie despite not having a lot of action. So that's really a decent amount of credit for this film. And yeah, a lot of the comedy really works too. This movie is really funny at times, like really funny. And yeah, all of the characters have fantastic chemistry with each other. I thought I thought Billy Batson and his foster brother, I always forget his foster brother's name, but I thought they worked extremely well with each other. They had terrific comedic chemistry, and you really bought the two as becoming really good friends. I thought it was very well done, and even all of the even the family dynamic between the foster family, very good stuff. Extremely well done. This movie also has some pretty decent visuals. I wouldn't say it's like top tier visual effects, but they're pretty good for what they are. And yeah, this movie's extremely fast paced. There's not a single dull moment in Shazam. Everything moves at lightning speed. Another standout is Mark Strong. His performance as the villain. Well, I will say the villain isn't exactly the strongest villain, like in terms of like writing and shit like that, but I will say he is an interesting character. He has a tragic backstory, of course, but I thought it was told very well, and you can definitely see his pain when he's acting out everything that he does. Um, it's not that his character is like the most impressive character of all time, but just from Mark Strong's performance and just from the backstory and how he conveys like everything when it comes to the pain and suffering, I thought he did magnificently. Like I thought he was great in the fucking role. And yeah, Shazam is just a very simple, straight to the point, very lighthearted superhero comedy. If you don't expect like tons of big, epic scale action, I think you'll have a good time. Like, yeah, Shazam isn't exactly like the most action-packed, large-scale superhero movie. It's very small scale. It's very light on action, but when you do get action, it's fucking awesome. Shazam is a great time. It is a great fucking DC movie. It is one of my favorites in the whole DCEU. I definitely recommend checking this one out. If you haven't watched it yet, or maybe if you're just trying to get into the DCEU, I think Shazam is a really good pick. I think it's definitely not something like Suicide Squad or Batman v Superman. I think it's just a great, fun, lighthearted superhero comedy that I think kids will like it. I think adults will like it too. I mean, I'm a fucking grown ass man, and I like this movie. Anyways, yeah, if you ever get the time, just want to check out a movie that'll kill off 2 hours, Shazam is a great pick. I am going to give Shazam an A.